Hello YouTube, this is Pork's Great Fries Electronics Adventure, and starting off, we're leaving home here. Yes, I am competing with Cody and seeing whose adventure is more fun. I'm actually going to show you where I live, Mesa Drive, Mesa, Arizona. Yes, I live on Mesa Drive. And starting off, I have a few goals. Main goal here is to go Christmas shopping for my mom and my sister. My mom, I'm planning on getting maybe a coffee maker or a toaster oven or something new. She doesn't have a really new one, so I'm deciding I'm gonna get her one. And my sister, of course, she's in basketball, so we're gonna get her a really nice professional basketball hoop, like one of the ones that you bolt into the ground. So starting off, this is kind of the scenery. Unlike in the other video, there's mountains here because I don't live in Florida. It's really great. They look nice, and everything is like earthly colors, not white, blue, and green. Everything is like shades of brown, shades of red. It's pretty nice. Desert landscape, that is. And yeah, so right now we're going down to Arizona Mills Mall. We're gonna go pick up my sister and my stepmom because they're shopping there. So, and then we're gonna hit up the Fries. Yeah, Fries Electronics. And if you guys don't know Fries Electronics, well, you're about to see that right pretty quick here. So yeah, this is just the highway trip, you know, desert scenery. I just decided, you know, I just want to put some desert scenery. But yeah, so Christmas shopping. And I think now we're inside the mall and we're just looking at basketball hoops. They have like a huge assortment here. I think this is a Sports Authority. I don't know. But yeah, my dad is just, you know, into basketball so much he wants to get a professional one, and he's looking at them all. And, you know, he's looking all over the place for them. So, some pretty nice ones in here. I mean, 54-inch backboards and stuff. I mean, they're the size of TVs. I mean, just huge things. So yeah, he's making a decision. I don't know what he's gonna get. He said he saw some deals somewhere else, but, you know, finding a basketball hoop, you know. So yeah, that's what my sister's getting. Hope she doesn't see this video, otherwise I'm screwed. And continuing on here, Fries Electronics. Now, we've already picked them up, and this is like the main event of the show. Now, what's funny about Fries is that they don't allow any type of surveillance or any type of videography or anything inside their store. So, I had to sneak my camera in. Really, my camera's pretty small. I mean, it's really small. And, yeah, it shoots in 720p, which is great. So, I actually just walk it right in the front door and nobody even says a thing. And, pardon me for the camera shake a bit once I'm walking in, because I can't make it look like that I'm, like, recording. Otherwise, they might kick me out. This is a huge store. It is basically a warehouse. So, yeah. Like I said, don't mind the camera shake, but you'll just see this store is just awesome on the inside. People are loading TVs, you know, just crazy, like crazy. I walk right in the front door here with the camera. Nobody really says a thing. Everybody just walks by. They don't even say nothing. They can't even see my camera. I have it kind of concealed. And yeah, this is Fries Electronics. We're walking in the front door here, and I see this fridge, and I'm like, oh my god, this is like a grandfather, like the grandfather clock. It's like the grandfather of all fridges. So I was like, you know, I just gotta take a look inside. Yep. And first of all, whenever you walk into a Fry's, they always have like toys and just stuff right out front here. You know, some cool stuff. You know, you just have to take a look. Now, this store is divided into two halves, and each half is approximately 150,000 square feet each. The left half of the store is appliances, televisions, music, all kinds of media and stuff, and that's where we're heading first because I'm looking for my mom's toaster oven. So we're going to the left-hand side here, and then I see this dryer, and I'm like, oh my goodness, that's a sexy dryer. I mean, look at it. It's like purple and everything. It was more like a blue, but I was like, you know, hey, you know, that'd be pretty cool. I'm like, I don't know what my mom would do with that and where I'm going to get $4,000 to buy that, so continuing on, there's the music over there. I don't show much of that because I'm more interested in appliances. And yeah, and this is just a huge selection of all kinds of names and brands of appliances, microwaves, and
What would my
you'll
mom
see
like?
more. There's a whole other half to the store, which I'll show later. Surprisingly, during the recording of this video, I got asked about 6 times to stop recording, but I just picked up the camera and I just started recording again. So, due to legal issues with all this stuff that they have in here. Toaster ovens, aisle 2. Okay, now I'm just looking up around the selection, seeing what I can find. Just taking a look around the store here, it is just huge. You have to really see the ceiling to realize how big the store is. You can't just kind of look at the stuff. You have to see the ceiling and the lights, and just to see how big the scale of the store is. So yeah, I'm looking, inside.
I don't know.
I'll come back to this later. I'm just kind of taking a first-hand look. I've got bigger fish to fry. Looking for other stuff as well. So we're heading down here, and I'm gonna kind of explain the store as we walk through it. Coffee makers, blenders, vacuum cleaners, scales. Yeah, they have a whole plethora. TVs. I turn the corner here and I'm like, oh my god, tripods and telescopes, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try this out. I'm just gonna go take a look at this one.
I mean, that'd be nice.
So I'm like, okay, I think I'll take this one. Let's pull it off the shelf here. But unfortunately, they take the mount off. So there's no mount. So I just said, I wonder if my camera will just fit on there. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna just walk to the store with it. But it didn't work out too well. Okay, we're done with that side of the store. Now this is the really great side of the store. This is called the second half. Now, I'm pointing the camera at the floor because there's actually a few guys looking at me right now. I just noticed them, and they will ask you to stop, and if not, they'll actually take your camera away, and they can actually hold on to it. So, right now, yeah, I'm pointing it up so you guys can see everything. But we're just walking, and there's just rows and rows and rows of just stuff. I mean, you could spend hours in this place. I mean, it's just rows and rows and rows of just stuff. Office supplies, speakers. Right here, we're in kind of the speakers. I mean, they got stereo systems for your desktop and headphones and all just stuff. I mean, it's just the greatest store ever. And here we go. Now we're going down to more of peripherals for your computer, such as mice, keyboards, joysticks, CDs, media, all kinds of stuff in here. Printers, wireless modems and stuff. Up there, see those orange shelves up there? Those are like, I mean, that's actually the warehouse. It's pretty cool. Up here is the second floor, which I hope someday they add in because they actually have room for more improvement. Down here we have the mostly all hardware stuff. Like this is where you're going to find little wires and connectors underneath the second floor. And there's another view. You can just see all the lights, just how huge the store is. I'm going a little crazy here because it's just such a huge store. And this is more of the tech department where there's little components and stuff. That's why everybody's here. Like they're all gathered around. We have some graphics cards up on the wall here. They have a bigger wall than this. This is just some of the stuff. GPS. They have pretty much every GPS you'd ever want, and they're all on display. So you get to try out everything you want. There's nothing in the store that you don't get to try out before you buy. There's probably about 300 GPSs on this wall. It's great. And these people are trying it out, and it's just ridiculous how many things they just have in this store. Going down, and I'm wondering, what? This is why they don't want me to record. Playing a robbery or something. Over here we have solid state drives. All the expensive stuff is behind the glass. Yeah. And now my favorite part, the best part of the whole store, is right here. This is called the Motherboard Wall. Now every motherboard pretty much that they have in stock is lined up on this wall, and you can literally pick and choose your parts. Right here we have AMD socket or AMD processors for socket AM2/AM3 processors. Going down the line we have Intel, but pretty much every motherboard that you could ever want to buy is on this wall, and you would want to buy is on this wall, which is great for computer shoppers like me because Best Buy, they just don't have this selection or these kinds of parts. And I'm looking at this and I'm like, oh my god, this is just great. This is what I spend my weekends on, pretty much shopping for computer parts. Yep. Going down here, shopping, and take a walk over. I think this is where I actually get out. This guy right here, he tells me to stop recording because I was going to look at cases, and he goes, hey bud, you can't do that in here. So I'm going to stop narration here. I'm going to continue on.